Anyone would think you didn't have anything better to do than hang around car parks, waiting to jump out at people.
I heard about your mother's death.
Don't tell me you came to give your condolences. You could have saved yourself a trip. I'm not interested in your sympathy.
Then why did you call me the other day?
It was a mistake.
Oh, don't give me that. You obviously wanted to talk to me.
Well, pity you wouldn't then.
I'm sorry. I didn't know what had happened.
So you thought you'd just mess me around?
You did the same to me the day before.
Forget it, Carl. I shouldn't have called.
Then why did you?
My mother had just had a stroke. You weren't there for me, and you never will be.
I didn't expect to see you back at work so soon.
My brother's organising all the funeral arrangements. It isn't until next week.
Yeah, I'm afraid I won't be able to make it. I'm at a damn conference.
Oh, it's okay.
No, it's not okay. I wanted to be there for you.
We've organised a whip round for the flowers anyway.
There's really no need.
That's the least we can do. I know you had issues with your mother, but she was a good woman. She used to invite half the station round for dinner every other week.
She had to. It's the only way she got to see my dad.
Well, he was a busy man.
He was a typical copper. We're all too preoccupied with the job to have lives of our own. We're either terminally single, divorced, or on the way to it. Even the married ones end up destroying their family one way or the other. Excuse me.
Let me give you a lift.
I'm fine.
You're obviously not.
I think maybe it is too soon for me to come back to work. I'm not working on anything vital anyway.
I know things haven't been easy here the last year, but take some time off and you'll get your career back on track sooner or later.
The thing is, I don't know if I want to. I used to think my job was the most important thing in the world. And now I can barely see the point of coming in at all.
Are you sure you're all right? Is there anyone I can call to take you home?
That's the trouble, Charles. There is no one. How many times have I told you to leave me alone?
You say it as much as you want. I'm not going anywhere.
This is turning into harassment.
So call the police.
What is wrong with you? I realise that I must have dented your pride when I ended it, but surely even you can see that this is the last thing I need right now.
Then why did you call?
I told you it was a mistake.
I don't think so. I'll tell you what I think. I think you're lonely and you're grieving. And you know that I'm the only person you can talk to. So I'm not going anywhere until you do. I feel alone. I felt exactly the same after my dad died.
Not exactly the same. At least I haven't been arrested for murder yet.
Why do you do that? Push me away when I try and get close.
Just stating a fact.
My dad's death's got nothing to do with this anymore.
Of course it has. It's a reason we can't ever get close.
Because of what it might do to your precious career.
Couldn't care less about that anymore.
Then why can't you try and give this a chance? No matter how many times you tell me to leave you alone, it's obvious you want to be with me. So what's the problem?
We are. We both know why all this started. We both know it should never have carried on.
You were following me.
I was so angry at being off the case, I just couldn't let it go. And then when I saw the state you were getting yourself into, I thought this was my chance to finally get at the truth.
I knew it wasn't a coincidence you were drinking in the same bar. And then when it turned out you weren't even drinking, I didn't realise you were doing all this to entrap me.
Well, I wasn't trying to entrap you, exactly.
You were just hoping I would incriminate one of my brothers.
I did think you knew more than you were letting on.
And you think I would have just told you if I did? I would never turn on my family like that.
Not even if they were guilty. I didn't think you were the type who could live with something like that.
I don't believe this. You're still doing it now.
I'm not.
Then what are you even doing talking to me? When I didn't tell you what you wanted to know, why did you keep coming back for more?
I don't know. I've been trying to walk away for weeks.
But you can't, can you? This might have started off for all the wrong reasons, but somewhere along the line it started to feel right.
Well, even so, we can't pretend it's a normal relationship. If people found out...
People already know! We could, yeah, say this was all a big mistake. and walk away. I could go back to the family business, doing what the brothers tell me to. You could go back to being a middle-ranking detective and coming home alone. Or we could say to hell with it all and do something that we actually want to do for once. You know where to find me.
Aren't you going to get that?
The only person I need to talk to right now is you. And to be honest, I'd rather be doing other things.
You are serious about this, aren't you, Carl?
What's it look like?
I mean it. If we're going to do this, I need to know you aren't going to mess me around anymore.
If I've ever done it before, it's only because I didn't know where I stood.
I've wanted to be honest with you for ages about everything that was going on, but, I didn't know how you'd take it.
All I ever wanted was for you to tell me the truth.
I've told you everything now.
You haven't told me how you feel.
I thought that was obvious. You're all I've got.
Come here.
So are we straight now? No more games. No more lies.
What's there left to lie about? We've told each other all there is to know.